What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So this is a really quick episode. I am working on an episode to shoot for you guys. I know I've been saying that I'm going to focus more on quality, so that's what y'all going to get. Those videos take a lot more time than just shooting them out every day, but this video is about the Ford Mustang and a problem that a ton of you guys probably run into, and you can't find answers anywhere online about this, because I had the same problem and I couldn't find answers for this. So let me tell you exactly what went on. I purchased this Ford Mustang here, and it is a beautiful car. Obviously, it has a little bit of problems. When I bought it, it didn't have the headlights, it didn't have a bumper, it didn't have some interior pieces. The fuel gauge don't work, the key doesn't come out the ignition, and a bunch of other problems. The list just goes on and on and on and on. So anyway, we replaced the fuel pump. Gauge still don't work. There's apparently two pumps in this. Maybe the secondary pump might be an issue, maybe not. Maybe it might be a ground wire, I don't know. Check my fuses, check my relays, they're good. That'll be something I'll figure out. Got all the interior pieces, went to the junkyard, bought stuff on Amazon. Spend money on getting those stuff back in. Window regulator, got that working. But anyway, that's not the issue. The issue that I solved was the problem with the key. Now, the key couldn't come out the ignition. I didn't know why. Searched the internet, couldn't find anything on it. People are talking about a whole bunch of other stuff, the shift solenoid, all them kinds of stuff, which is usually underneath the shifter. Now, my shift solenoid actually worked fine. It moved in and out when you pressed on the brakes. That was working fine. Maybe it was the ignition. It wasn't the ignition. That stuff was working all fine as well. So I noticed that my shifter tended to go into gear when you don't press the brakes. You didn't even have to press the button on the lever. It just moves freely, did whatever it wanted. So I was just like, you know what, man, I really can't figure out this key issue. I called so many people, talked to many people. They really didn't have any idea. Even talked to some Ford techs. They had no idea. And it was just tough. So this, I guess, just happened by a stroke of luck. Or maybe someone out there knew this, but I don't know. I ended up going to the junkyard, and I found a shifter from a crashed 2012 Mustang. And I noticed that one stayed in park. It was locked. So I was just like, you know what? Let me just get this, because this one works better than the one I have. Just finished installing it. What happened after I installed it? The key came out. Had the battery in, key came out. The only way my key used to come out was when I disconnected the negative battery cable. As soon as I disconnected my battery, key came out and everything worked perfectly fine. But this time, as soon as I left the battery on, the key works out. The key came out and everything works properly. Now I have the car outside instead of being inside here, so now I can properly clean my garage so I don't get murdered by my parents. But anyway, I'm so happy that this is finally an issue solved. So I just wanted to help anyone else out there. If you are having a trouble with the key sticking in the ignition, and the only way that key comes out of the ignition is if you disable your battery, right? Try checking your shifter. Try checking your shifter, because if it just moves freely, most likely that's your problem. And actually, here's my shifter in the trash. That's it. Took it apart. Let me show you guys exactly. Sorry for this terrible video, but I just had to make it real quick for y'all. Just watch that. Watch. Without pressing the button, it just freely moves. This shifter is trash. So I hope that helped someone. If it did, guys, definitely leave a like on this video and leave your comments below. And trust me, cool videos are coming. I have some clips to edit. Just been super busy with stuff, but I'm definitely gonna get those edited for you guys, and you're gonna see some cool Mustang clips, because we got some big plans for this car. Let's get it.